150 years ago, Africa was carved apart by European empires in what history calls the Scramble for Africa. Entire nations were divided, resources stolen, and millions left to suffer under colonial rule. Today, history is repeating itself. But this time, the battlefield is not carved with swords and flags, it is shaped by money, minerals, and influence. And the two main powers racing for Africa as future are not Britain and France, but the United States and China. China has spent the last 2 decades quietly embedding itself across the continent. Through its Belt and Road Initiative, Beijing has built highways, ports, airports, and power plants. On the surface, it looks like development, but every deal comes with strings attached. African nations, desperate for loans, sign away rights to their most valuable resources: cobalt, lithium, oil, gold, and rare earths. These are the materials that power the technologies of tomorrow: electric cars, smartphones, AI systems, and advanced weapons. China now controls more than 70% of cobalt mines in the Democratic Republic of Congo, a country that holds over half of the world's cobalt supply. Without cobalt, there are no batteries. Without batteries, there is no modern technology. In other words, whoever controls these mines controls the future. The United States has realized too late how much ground it has lost. Washington once saw Africa as distant, unimportant. But now, with China dominating trade, minerals, and influence, America is scrambling to re-enter the game. Military bases are quietly expanding across Africa from Djibouti to Niger. U.S. officials are rushing to sign trade deals, sending envoys, and even deploying special forces in secret operations. But this is not just about resources, it is about geopolitics. Africa has the fastest growing population on Earth, with more than 1.4 billion people, most under the age of 25. By 2050, 1 in 4 people in the world will be African. That means markets, labor, and power. Whoever wins Africa wins the 21st century. Yet beneath the promises of investment lies a darker reality. In Congo, children as young as 7 dig with their bare hands in toxic mines to extract cobalt for global supply chains. In Zambia, debt to Chinese lenders has left the nation vulnerable, with key infrastructure under Beijing's control. In Somalia, American military involvement has fueled endless proxy wars. The continent is once again becoming a chessboard for great powers, while ordinary Africans pay the price. Some African leaders welcome Chinese projects, seeing fast roads and rising skylines. Others fear a new form of colonialism where the chains are not armies, but contracts and debt. The United States, meanwhile, claims to offer partnership, but many see it as a desperate attempt to block China, not a genuine commitment to Africa's future.